Hello and welcome to the Carve and Profit from Your Niche online course. How are you? It's good to have you here. My name remains Temi Ashabi Ajibewa, and I am your home and online business coach. I'm also the founder of the Millionaire Housewife Business Academy, where I help women who want to start, grow, and profit immensely from their home and online businesses. Okay, so here we are in this module. We are continuing our course on the Carve and Profit from Your Niche course, and in this module we'll be talking about attracting and keeping your customers. It is important that after you have found your niche and you're trying to grow your niche, that you begin to attract the customers. I mean, this is where the money is. You are in business primarily to make money. Okay, yes, you may be in the business of your passion, but hey, if you aren't making money, you're just an NGO. And hey, it's good. There's nothing wrong with being an NGO. But hey, you and I want to make profits so that we can live the life of our dreams and then be awesome at the same time. So now in this model, we'll be talking about your ideal client, because before you can attract the customer, you must find the ideal client. Because if you are a magnet, you must be able to attract metal. I mean, magnets don't attract wood or plastic. So you have to know your kind before you can attract that person. And secondly, talk about your customer avatar. So when when identifying your client, you're supposed to you must have an image in your head. That image is what you would face. That image is what you would practically what's the word now, that you would address anytime you have something to say or to sell to your audience. Okay, now again, I talk about your unique selling proposition and then 4 reasons why people don't buy. This is very, very important. You need to know, because when you begin to attract these customers and then some people are not buying immediately, you must know why they don't buy and then how to tackle those who are not buying. All right. So who is your ideal client? I mean, you can say the crowd of people. Okay. You must be able to narrow down exactly who you want to sell to. I know something in your head may feel, no, everybody is my clients. I mean, no, I want every human being to buy from me. Say, for example, you sell food and you think, oh, every human being buys food, but sorry to bust your bubble. Not everybody can buy from you. And I'll go on to read the quotes from some of my own mentors. The first person is Ronald Inzimora, the founder of Profit Marketing Systems. And he said, you don't have a fat chance in hell, forgive his French, of ever succeeding in business of selling your knowledge if you don't understand to a T who your ideal client is. Because Ronald is into helping people to sell their brain. And then he said that is selling your knowledge. You must be able to you don't have any chance at all if you don't understand to a T. I mean, that means to be very specific who your ideal client is. And I love what Ajit Nawalka has said. He's the founder of evercoach.com, and he said, think about it this way: if your business is the solar system, understanding your client is like the sun. Everything else revolves around this. I mean, this is beautifully put. You and I know that the sun is what is the solar. Without sun, there's no solar. Okay. So he's saying that your business is, it can be likened to a solar system, and that knowing your customer, understanding your clients particularly, is the sun. Okay, that is the main reason why you are in business. If you don't understand your clients, you are likely not to even have any business to run in the first place. So this module we're talking about knowing and understanding your clients. It's a pretty technical module. So in drawing your customer avatar, what is an avatar? An avatar is an image, like a blank image of something in your head. So I want you to picture an image of a human being in your head now and begin to add attributes to this human being. It's like a blank page, okay? Like what you have Facebook put on your profile picture if you don't upload your picture. So begin to answer these questions. As you're answering this question, you're putting a face to that image in your head. So ask yourself, what kind of clients do you imagine working with? Okay, do a paragraph and write exactly the kind of clients you imagine working with. Put all the attributes, paint all the picture. What is their gender? What is their age brackets? Are they men and women? Are they men or women? Are they children? Are they adults? Are they aged people? You must be able to identify, have an age bracket. I advise 10 to 15 years maximum, because the wider the age brackets, the different the needs, and then you won't be able to narrow your niche down. I mean, every 10 years is like a different generation. And if you're into fashion, for example, what will take care of, a 19-year-old most likely can't take care of a 29-year-old person, okay, or woman. You understand me? So it's beautiful for you to just have, 10 years age range, or maximum of 15 years on a maximum. You must be able to, narrow it down to that extent. All right. Where do they reside? Are they in Nigeria? Are they in London? Are they in Africa, Ghana? Where exactly do they reside? You must be able to tell where you want to sell. Even if you sell on Amazon, yes, there must be countries that you can reach. You can't reach worldwide. Okay, let's be realistic. And then, what is their marital status? Singles have different tastes and needs from married people. Say, for example, you are into marriage coaching. Singles aren't exactly your clients, except singles who are about to get married. That is, if you have a pre-marriage program, or the best bet would be couples who are probably in their first 2-3 years, because those are the years that marriages have issues the most. So you must be able to say exactly if they're married or not. If you're a makeup artist, for example, and you're based on wedding makeup, your customers would be in the range of ladies between 22 and 29 or 30. That is ladies who are about to get married. They are the ones you're facing, not the already married. You're facing the single ladies who are in the age bracket of getting married. Okay, so what's that income range? Because not everybody will be able to afford your product. If you're into hair and your hair is going for like 150,000, it means somebody who makes 200,000 naira is not your ideal client. I mean, who would use 150 of their income to buy hair? Okay, I know there are some ladies like that, but hey, how many of them are like that? Okay, people don't even use all their salary to buy food that is essential. Why would they use all their income to? That means, your target or clients should be somebody who can afford your products. Okay, so, and if you have ranges of products, beautiful. Okay, beautiful. Then what you can do is to target that same person that you want to, that is your ideal client, and then offer little services which you can now upgrade, or the rest. No, you can now upgrade those clients too. And again, I advise that if you're into services, you may want to break down your service. I mean, you may have a full package that could cost, say, 100,000 naira, and there could be 3 or 4 steps involved. But if you see that people can afford the whole package, why not break down the systems? I'm not asking you to reduce your quality. I'm asking you to break down the quantity. Okay, so you may want to offer something small, introduction, for example. Like this course is a full 90-day course. But for those who cannot afford the full 90-day course, they are allowed to have it, monthly, in bits. And then this course is also available for a one-on-one program, who I give more attention to. I mean, those people, I'm more with them. They have more access to me. That is me creating different price points for my people. So yeah, they may fit all the other ranges, but they have different income range and levels. Therefore, I must know how to cater for these people as well. Okay. Again, what's the education level? For example, I can't work with anybody who don't have a basic computer knowledge. Okay, that means you must have at least an SSC with some, if not a BSc, some tertiary institution, a form of education, and then some knowledge in computer and internet. I mean, I cannot start from the basics and start teaching you about about computer. Okay, you also must know the level of education. Some you may not even care what their education is, but if it matters, then you need to know exactly what level they are in. Okay, what is your customer's pain points when it comes to your niche? You must find this. Okay, you must know this. What exactly is their problem? Okay, what frustrates them the most about your niche? So if you're into weight loss, for example, what about weight loss frustrates your ideal client the most? Is it the meal plans that frustrates her the most? Is it the exercises? Is it the result or the giving up? Whatever, you need to know exactly what the pain points, when it comes to what the pain points of your customer is when it comes to your niche. Okay, then what would change about their lives after they encounter your product? You must be able to say specifically the solution you provide. I mean, I, for example, would say, when you're done with my course, you'll be able to, one, identify your perfect business, know exactly your voice, know exactly what you can deliver. You'll be able to know who exactly is your customer. You'll be able to know how to market on social media. You'll be able to at least come up with one product that you can sell. I help you to master your talent, your gifts, and your experience. Okay, that is exactly what I do. And then I also help you to, of course, you must make sales. Once you know all these rudiments, you must increase your sales. I also have packages that cater for people who want to sell purely online. That is e-commerce. Okay, I go all the way to them internet sales and marketing and everything. Okay, you must know what would change in the life of your customer after they encounter your products. This is very important. Also, you need to know how important it is that they solve this problem. I mean, some people may have the same, some people may have insomnia problem, but it may not be an issue for them. Say, for example, they are housewives who don't really, go out or don't need to be so productive and everything. But if it's a housewife like me that I need to be productive, I cannot, not have sleep. I can't afford to be down with insomnia. Okay, so that problem is a major issue for me. So if you help people to grow long hair, I mean, some women don't even care about long hair. They rather cut their hair. Okay, now in that instance, they that problem is not, let me say dandruff, for example, won't be a major issue for somebody who doesn't even care about their hair, or who doesn't even grow the hair, or who's even bald. Okay, so that problem is not important to them. I hope you're able to get what I'm trying to say here. I know I'm coming up with some ridiculous examples, but I'm just trying to, So what do they value the most? You must know that, about your niche. What do they value the most? Okay, my own ideal client value ease. Okay, they value comfort. Since they can't reach me most of the times physically, they value having online access to me. Okay, they value having access to what I have to teach online through these courses that I create. My customers value income. Yes, my customers value impact. I mean, they want to be able to impact other people's lives with their businesses. My customers, they value freedom. I mean, income freedom, to be able to make their own demands. I mean, most housewives are dependent on their husbands. So whenever you as a woman wants me to train you, you likely want to be free from having to depend on your husband for every of your income. Okay, these are the values that I help my clients with. Okay, then what do these people need clarity with? Most of my clients need clarity with what to do. I mean, most usually are overwhelmed. They've been married for 10 years, 15 years. They don't even know what business to do. They've tried, some has failed. With me, they get the clarity that they need to know what business to do. I'm not helping them gain clarity on how to lose weight, or how to be fair, or how to grow longer hair, or how to have whiter teeth. No. All I'm about is their business life. I'm not about their spiritual life. Okay, I don't care if they go to church or not. That's not my niche. I help them to gain clarity with their business type and what to sell and everything, and how to make more money from the comfort of their homes doing online businesses. Okay, so what do they need help with? So most of my clients need help. I'm trying to use myself so that you also will be able to come up with your own answers. So for example, now You know, my own clients, they need help with streamlining their thoughts. You know, most times they have an idea, a hazy idea of what they want to do, but they are not so sure. You know, so when I ask them these questions I've asked you now, I still keep asking you, you are able to gain clarity. You're like, oh, okay, this is it. Oh, okay, because coaching is all about personal development. Every client has their answer inside of them. They only need coaches that will ask the right questions and then bring out the right answers to them. Am I right? So and then most importantly, you must ask, you know, are your clients willing to pay for your services? You know, primarily you are in the business of making money. Okay, are they willing? It's a different thing for them to have the money. It's a different thing for them to be willing to pay for it. Am I right? So that's it. You must ask yourself if they are willing to. That means is your solution a must have or a nice to have? Is the solution a must have or a nice to? If it's a must have, then they'll be willing to pay for it. But if it's just a nice to have, you know, yeah, it's okay, you know, just, you know, do with it for now, then it's a nice to have. You must be able to say exactly, categorically, if what you are offering is a must have. You know, is it solving a particular frustration? I mean, people would pay you to get out of hell than to get into heaven. Yeah, heaven is cool, heaven is awesome, but people would pay you to get out of hell, because hell is so uncomfortable, than they will be willing to, you know, pay you to get into heaven. I hope you got that right. So what's the hell you are helping your customers to get out of? You are into fashion. Awesome. What exactly is your fashion line into? You know, what makes it unique? For you to make good money, you must be able to stand out of the other plenty fashion people in the world or around you. Okay, so I'll go on to talk about your unique selling proposition. This is simply telling, you know, anyone who reads this what you do very, very succinctly. Okay, very simply. You can just, you know, it's your market message. All right, it's simply saying you help this person do so thing, so that's so thing. Now you help X being your ideal client, do Y. That's the process. So that's Z. I mean, you must have this, you know, at the tip of your tongue. I'll talk more about this in another short video. So we'll move on to 4 reasons people don't buy. So when you've gotten your ideal client and you think you have them in front of you, they still may not buy. So it's okay for you to know what 4 reasons why they don't buy. So, and how you can tackle this. First and foremost, they don't need it now. It's possible at that moment, they do not need what you are selling. So that's okay. That's fine. I mean, you can't force them. At that point, it's not a need for them. So beautiful. You move on and then you stay consistent till they need you. Or secondly, they don't trust your solution and that this is not nice. So if they don't trust the solution, what do? You educate them the more. You know, you show them the more what you are about. You know, you demonstrate your solution to them, and then if you can get examples. If you're into weight loss, you know, get pictures of before and after. If you're into image consulting, get images of people who, you know, what they were and then what they are now after going through your program. You know, you need to have these testimonials, as in it's compulsory. You must have the testimonials to be able to, you know, push out and then let these people trust you the more. Okay, and thirdly, they may be unable to afford it. And if they can't afford your customers, it means you did not work on the income range, okay, or you don't have the right products in store for them. Okay, now and of course that has to do with you having different pricing points. Then fourth thing could be that they don't consider you an authority. I mean, this happens every now and then, that people come to you, they think that you really can't deliver. You know, you're a photographer, you bill them 150K, and then they will move on to somebody else who they pay 650,000 naira. Can you imagine that? All because they don't consider you an authority yet. So it's okay, it's fine. They don't consider you an authority. What you can do again is to show them the samples of your work. what you've been able to do, how unique your designs are, your services are, and then come up with something very unique that you can deliver that others cannot deliver. It's okay. It happens, but you must be consistent and then become the authority and the go-to person in your field. And then we'll move on to knowing your buyers. There are basically three types of buyers. We have the instant buyers, the never buyers, and the maybe buyers. Instant buyers, whoa, wonderful. They just pick up what you have to offer and then you're good to go. Never buyers, no matter what you say, their minds are made up. They would never exchange their money with whatever it is they're selling. It's all right. Then the last people, that's the maybe buyers, they are the ones that need more work. So most of them are indifferent. They're not saying yes, they're not saying no, they're just there. Okay, they're simply indifferent to what you have to offer. Yeah, so what do you do for them? You care. You show them you care about them. That is where empathy comes in. You must be able to show these people that you are not all about their money. You want to give value. Okay, now to the skeptics, he's looking at you that will it work? Will it not work? Can she deliver? I'm not sure she's good. To the skeptic, what do? You build trust in her or him. You build trust in that person. How do you build trust? By staying consistently and giving out value. And when you build your KLT factor, your know, like, and trust factor, like we discussed in the last module, you must, stay consistent in your message and then be able to deliver results. Okay, in small things, be able to deliver results. Give small freebies that would show that you are trustworthy. Okay, that's the skeptic. To the worried person, he's not sure if it will work. He's not sure if it will be convenient. He's not sure. He has several things that he's worried about. What do? You relax such a person by something like a frequently asked question can assuage such people's feelings. So what do? You create probably a frequently asked question on your website that can relax the worried person. He or she may be worried about delivery. He or she may be worried about the ease of access to you. So what do? You relax the person by giving out more information on what you are selling, on the services, on the product. You may even have a 30 days guarantee or 1 year warranty on your products. Yes, just to just to relax the worried buyer. Okay, and then we have the procrastinator. Procrastinators under the maybe buyers. What do you do to them? You give them a call to action. Ask them to buy now. You put them on a short leash. You tell them that if they don't buy it now, they would lose the opportunity. Thankfully, by now you should know what your clients would lose when they don't buy from you. Am I right? So here you're supposed to use this as a rope. Yes, a rope around the procrastinator, and tell him that you have just 7 slots left, or this design is just 2 that you've made. So if he wants to have it, let him have it now. Okay, you must be able to do a proper call to action for the procrastinator. Okay, now these are the things you must do. These are beyond your activities. In this module, after watching this video and answering all the questions in this module, you must now go and draft your own USP and then add your USP to all your content henceforth. If you're doing a mail, if you're doing a Facebook live video, a post, a blog post, whatever it is you're pushing out as content, you must begin to add your USP to it. Also, update all your social media bios, your Twitter, your LinkedIn, whatever it is, to reflect your USP. Thirdly, create a value-laden content around the frustration of your ideal clients. Now that you have been able to identify your ideal clients, now is the time. Today is the time to begin to create content. How do you do this? You listen to the questions of your ideal clients and then create content. It could be video, could be audio, could be posts and everything. And answering these questions, these are content. What you could also do is to do a brain dump. everything you know about your niche, dump it, write everything out, in bits, and then create stories, or stories, or write-ups around them. All right. Finally, you must draft your customer avatar and submit to your accountability partner. This is you answering all the questions that that precede, that before now, that I've asked in this module, and then be able to draft at least a 2-paragraph text about your customer. Let someone be able to read. If possible, give him or her a name. Oh, your ideal customer's name is Tammy. She lives in Abuja. She's married with 2 kids. She has challenges with her health. She wants to be able to go into whatever it is that you think that you solve particularly about that person. So it may be that, oh, she needs more, she wants to grow longer hair. Okay, that may be the challenge she's having right now. So that is how you draft your customer avatar. Okay, and then you are good to go. Then finally, do your activity. What do I mean? In this module, I'm encouraging you to have an offer. Now that you know who your audience is, who your ideal client is, it's best for you to immediately announce an offer. That means what you have to offer, announce to your audience this week. Yes, this week. Come up with an offer. It may be something free. It may be a free cheat sheet. It may be a free worksheet. It may be whatever it is. It may be a free video, whatever. Announce an offer. It may be a free t-shirt, something around what you offer, around your products, and then offer it to your audience, to your particular audience. Okay. Then finally, plan your first online sale. Okay, I said plan. Don't worry, walk around this. You need to plan this sale. It could be you holding a WhatsApp class to teach. If you're into teaching or coaching, to teach people how to do something, then you may want to get my WhatsApp class mastery. I have a short course, a 7-day guide to making at least 100,000 from a WhatsApp class. It's a short course you could have access to. Ask me if you're interested. You could do a webinar. You could do a live video. You could do a blog post. So make your first online sale. So for example, you are into graphic designing. Okay, you may want to offer maybe half price of your products this week. You may, that's an offer. You may want to have a free challenge, just to show people what you do. Say you may have a dress that you want to that you want to sell. So this week, plan towards your very first online sale. Okay, that's all from me to you. Have a wonderful time, and see you in the next module. Bye for now.